Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my show. Welcome to another show. It's Wednesday morning here in Australia. I'm in far north Queensland, and great to see everyone. Please do like and share the show. And great to see you. How have you been? What's going on? What is new? I see Mantha, you're online. I've just written something there. Welcome to the David G. Starlyte Show, Davy G. So I had a lot of friends who used to call me Davy G, and I kind of miss being called Davy G. But David Starlyte is fine. Good morning, Mary Ann. Good morning, Amantha. And to all of you out in the world, where are you? Welcome, everyone. We are a global community networked. And tomorrow I'm off to Bali. So I'm flying tomorrow. So I'm quite busy lining up everything, preparing everything for my trip. And everything is on board. How's your week been? I was talking to a friend last night about purpose, life purpose. Why are we where we are? What do you think of this question? And what is your answer? Why are you where you are? Why have you manifested this current life you're living? Because you look at your life, kind of look around you, it's kind of what you've manifested. So everything spiritually has connected you to the current paradigm, the current place and time. So all our spiritual, all our lifetimes, all our soul pathways, our soul pathways have connected us to this point. So you can sometimes see certain wisdom, certain intelligence, certain logic, you can find reason, but ultimately there's an element of unreason or lack of reason. So there's an element of don't try to make sense of everything. So if that makes sense, so make sense of some of it. Don't try to make sense of all of it, because that tends to be a bit beyond our human minds. I'd like to think some people need to be reminded. Yeah, and remember that we are also gifted the ability to create our purpose, so we don't have to be stuck in a paradigm. We're able to try new things, explore new things, and encourage everyone to do things you're uncomfortable with. Encourage myself as well. Maybe it's going out dancing or learning a new type of dance move, or there's so many wonderful like Latin dance classes. I used to go to some salsa classes. That was really cool. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with organized dance moves because I just naturally move freely, and it's very hard for my mind somehow to move in a logical way in terms of the whatever dance style there is. But it's an example of something that I'm not really very confident at that. But why get stuck where I am? Why not try new things? What about ice baths, or what else is new here? We have a lot of Pilates classes. But all the time there's new things. People have new ideas, and you can have new ideas. Go to new places. Don't just get stuck in repeated patterns, and go out there, explore. The world is there for exploring, and we do get stuck almost by our own stuckness. So the more the more we can expand the mind, the less this feeling of stuckness persists. Marianne says, I'd like to think some people in my prior life need reminders of their past behavior and to help particularly. Well, we all are on a certain trajectory. We're all here to grow, to learn lessons. Otherwise, we wouldn't be incarnated. So the fact that we're here means we're here to do something good. I do think, speaking for myself, we get stuck in patterns. It's just, we don't have to necessarily use the word stuck. We just have these patterns. I go to this class and I do this and I go to this place. And I would really encourage myself and encourage all of you to go to a different restaurant, try different food. There's so much out there and with people, try and have a conversation with a new person, get to know someone new. I'd like to think it's the contracts, but to remind others. Well, it's a combination. We all have different trajectories, and the soul path is important. The soul contracts are important, but sometimes there's a lot of freedom. It's not all stuck. So contracts can be, well, you're going to live in this place, but all right, you're living in that place now, and you have the full freedom to explore, everything there. And welcome to the show, Jessica. How has it been going? How you were embarking on a whole new thing. I think you were studying as well, very busy, Jess, so doing it all. How is it all going? We're talking about soul purpose today. We're talking about what is our purpose in the world? What do we think our purpose is? For most of us, there's soul contracts are not one-dimensional. They're not just one thing. You didn't come to the planet just for one thing. Very few people I've ever come across was just one reason. There's more. There's a multi-dimensional aspect as well. There's like, I'm here to explore. I'm here to play. I'm here to grow. I'm here to expand, shift consciousness, inspire people. Perhaps some of you are teachers. Some of you have many different life purposes. Teachers. Some of you may be semi-retired. Maybe you're just chilling. You may not be front and center, and that's okay too. You don't have to be front and center. One contract has the other person sharing my birthday. Who is that person, Marianne? Very mysterious. So Marianne's sharing a birthday with someone. So that can have some meaning. I wouldn't read too much into things like that because it depends on the year that they were born. But the actual day, it's a little bit different astrologically, every cycle. But that is interesting. And certain times, like I was born in the afternoon at a 14, and I was born on the 14th, so I had the 1414. So that's some kind of pattern going on with 14 with me. And sometimes I'll look at the time and it'll be like 14, what is it? I don't even know. 40. I'll just see the 1414 or something like that. Marianne, we agreed to help her daughter. She's older than me. Whose daughter? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, the birthday. That doesn't make sense, Marianne. Jessica, what's happening? Haven't heard from Jessica. How are we today? So I've been preparing for my trip, so this is just a quick hi. I'm going to read the collective energy now. April, so for a lot of you, it's April the 1st. Some of you, it's April the 2nd. I know some of you have the tradition of April Fools, so happy April Fool's Day. Maybe there's something quirky, some humor you can share with me, something that you enjoy doing, and I'm just writing a happy April Fool. What is that tradition? Why? So we just sometimes need to have more fun. It's important to have fun. Carla says, hi, you've got a new picture. Carlos, welcome to the show. I've been quite busy and preparing for a trip tomorrow. How are you, Carlos? And thank you for sharing. Happy April Fools, everyone. So what is, what do you do on this day? Do you do anything interesting? Do you have fun? Is there something quirky? Carlos is good. Jess is good. So many things. Question for type 1 diabetes. Do you think that cysteine and arginine should restore beta cells? Well, that's quite a technical question, Jess. Oh, yes, April Fools. Enjoy swimming in rivers. Love water. Enjoy swimming. Oh, beautiful. Jess loves the water like a dolphin. Isn't that beautiful? So, with anything in the body, when we look too closely at that kind of thing, we can get out of sync with the big picture. So the body is a system. It's all interconnected. And when we start to look at a cellular level like that, it's a different way of looking at it. And yeah, there are elements of that, but it kind of can be a little bit out of sync with what is causing the issue and how to resolve it. You can be a bit more holistic and look a bit more bigger picture. You seem to be good in spirit. Thank you, Carl, as always. Yeah, so that's quite a technical question, Jess. And I'm just thinking about, how to answer that, because, type 1 diabetes, it's quite common these days, and there's a lot of research and people doing a lot of research about it. So this is something that's happening in the world. What's going on? So, it's definitely, of course, pancreas is involved, but also the immune system. So it's multi-dimensional, but definitely does affect how your cellular function is occurring. So it does affect your cellular function, your immune function, because it's an autoimmune. It's essentially an autoimmune disease. So there's an aspect of autoimmunity. So it's important to look at your pancreas, to look at your immune system. That's really important. The immune system, the pancreas, how insulin's created. So diet and exercise are very important, and making sure to really detoxify the body. So detoxifying helps a lot. Marianne says it also affects O, and it really depends what you mean by O, Marianne. I don't know what you mean. So Marianne, please do try to write like you talking to a kid or something, because I don't know what O is. O can that can mean many things. Jessica, yes, there are two amino acid chains, A and B, in a protein that take place to make insulin with beta cells. Yes, it's autoimmune, but I never lose hope. And yeah, there are technologies, CRISPR technology, for instance. Jessica, so look up CRISPR technology. They're really going to help with type 1 diabetes. Also affects the heart and blood pressure. My finger. Okay, Marianne. So you seem happy. That's good, Carlos. Yeah, well, I'm doing this trip. I'm presenting at a conference, so it's going to be really busy, and I'm still preparing it. So Jess, yeah, absolutely. Those amino acids are involved, but you've got to also take a step back and look at the bigger picture. And the dog is at the door barking. It wants attention. But definitely don't lose hope. Keep working. Look up CRISPR. CRISPR, I'm going to write here. CRISPR. And I am just going to let the dog in, if that's okay with everyone. Let me just give me a moment. How do I do that? All right, sorry about that, everyone. They were just they were really just at the door and really making a fuss. They really wanted to come in, and I just didn't want to leave them there. So thank you, everyone, for your patience. Everything is a type of collaboration, Jessica. So your body is a community. It is a collaboration. It is a network. Your cells are communicating with each other, and each shows intelligence. So remember that any healing is possible. We shouldn't be negative and think it's not possible, but sometimes things are difficult to move, and don't be hard on yourselves, and expect. Sometimes we like put too much pressure on ourselves, like our body to shift things, and it can take time, and it may it may just be part of the purpose right now, Jessica, to deal with this, and I would encourage you to have a very healthy diet of fresh fruit and vegetables, preferably things that grow, in your garden, grow locally, grow close to you. Perhaps you can get things from farmers and the like. But type 2, it's quite a tricky it's quite a tricky kind of condition, and we need to balance immune health, sugar balance, overall health. Anything to do with the body. Stress is really not good. Stress is like the killer. So whatever our body's suffering, it's kind of, you put it in a calm, relaxing, beautiful environment, and it's going to function in a more balanced way, in a more harmonious way. So it just makes sense. It's kind of logical. How are you going to be healthy? You're going to be healthy in a certain environment. I'm thinking of Switzerland with the mountains and the trees, green fields and birds and healthy air, and that's gonna create the greatest the greatest outcomes for your body. There's certain issues with type 1 diabetes, like it's really important to get the proper vitamin D, for instance. Vitamin D is also important. The things that I would say that can affect your, if you take medications, that can interact with medications. So also just make sure you are seeing, qualified professionals. But definitely, cellular health is very important in type 1 diabetes, and promoting cellular health, promoting healthy blood sugar levels, but also cellular health. So you're right in looking at the strength of the cells, the power of the cells, the how the cells are communicating. Make sure you drink plenty. I recommend warm water when you wake up, and consider something like consider things that are going to cleanse your body in an alkalizing way. So alkalizing can be really good. So things like apple cider vinegar is really helpful. So consider apple cider vinegar like in warm water. That can help. I would also think, so when you wake up, you have this time where you can clear your energy. So the one thing I would recommend for you, Jess, is actually lemon and lemon juice, lemon tea, lemon juice. So that also helps clean the body and alkalinize the body. Difficult word. Yes, electric impulse also helps in calcium and insulin production. I took stress. Yes, I always feel better in nature. Thank you. So always remember that nature has the cure for everything. Marianne says balance carbs to proteins too. Anyone else have anything to say? What are we doing with our readings? I'm gonna take an energy card for the collective energy of April. Let's have a look at April. Okay, so there's going to be different openings in April. This is a card that says there's new things happening. It's not a straight line. It's kind of a bit of versatility, a bit of variety, a bit of different opportunities opening up for you to explore. So there's a bit of an exploration energy, and we're going to pick from the Starseed Oracle. What is the possibility? What is the potentiality in April? Can you give us insights for the month of April? All right. So the card that has jumped out for me is perspective. Is perspective. What a beautiful card. So everything is done to your perspective of, planet Earth. When you look at, you go on a spaceship and you're going up, you can just see the Earth, and then the higher up you go, before you know it, the Earth starts getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And then, when you're out from the moon, the planet Earth, I don't know, from the moon, I think it's whatever it is, that size. It's all perspective. It's all perspective. Everything in your life is perspective, how you are seeing it. So how are you seeing your life? Are you seeing it as a place with opportunities to learn, to grow, to meet new people, to share your energy with others, to share your energy with the world? Take a step back. Take a step back. And look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture, and that helps us to stop reacting in the present, the immediacy of the moment. So something happens and we react. When you take a deeper perspective, we're able to zoom out, shift our point of view, and see something in a different way. All of us are just a speck of dust. And you imagine, from space and looking at this Earth, and imagine being far out and just seeing a little star, like a little shining light of Earth, and think like, how is that possible that we, on the ground, we see our life through our eyes, but at a distance, it all disappears. We become a speck of light, like a speck of dust in the universe. How is that possible? And everything is revolving around, interconnecting, interweaving. And so this planet really is almost like a game. When you look at it like that, you change your perspective, and we see life from a deeper perspective, that everything is connected. And we don't need all these borders, these invisible boundaries. Mother Earth doesn't need us particularly, but it does have a soul contract with us. But we all need a new perspective. New perspectives grow our mind, our ability to function in the world, interact with our environment, help other people, and help nature, help animals. The animals are wanting us to connect with them and help them and support them. So, we do get caught up in day-to-day things that just aren't that important. They're more like distractions, and we have this precious time on Earth now to make a difference, to come together, to heal what's burning, what's been broken. So this moment is just a short breath in the timeline of your life. So a fleeting moment in your soul's destiny, your soul's experience. So remember the grain of sand, the grain of dust, and take a moment to see the big picture. See yourself from a distance, from higher up. So we're going to take a short meditation. It will be really short. Just to help us gain this high perspective. That's what the cards are bringing us. So finding a comfortable position, relaxing your shoulders, releasing any stress from your shoulders, grounding your feet to the earth, your feet planted on the ground. I connect my hands like that, my fingers like that in my lap. So my fingers, my hands are down in my lap, shoulders relaxed, and a straight back. Your back is straight, sitting meditation, and relaxing my facial muscles, and collectively together as a group, taking a big breath, a deep breath in, and letting go, breathing out, taking another breath all the way into your body, into the depths of your being, until you can't take any more air into you. And then slowly breathing out now. Slowly letting go until you can't breathe out anymore. And then starting a new cycle, a new deep breath. Taking it all into your body. And collectively together, just taking some calm breaths of serenity. Imagining that you are sitting in front of a tranquil and serene blue lake where the water is completely still. And you're filled with this delicious sensation of harmony, of balance, of inner peace. In the distance, birds fly around. The animals dancing in tune with nature, in tune with their environment. And all of this beautiful symphony is blessed by you being there, by your consciousness being able to experience it, to co-create with it. Allowing every cell in your body, every part of your being, experience this harmony. Experience this light sensation of this beautiful, beautiful lake. Every bird, every animal, every grain of sand, every tree, every water molecule playing its part in this symphony, each contributing its unique perspective, its unique elemental contribution to the whole. And instead of trying to reason or understand all of this, just enjoy it. Just be with it. Allow yourself to be breathing deeply, enjoying this beautiful lake. And the more you feel in tune with the lake, the more you can gain from its healing waters, its life-giving, life-affirming ability. Just breathe that into your being, allowing every cell of your body to be in tune with the cycle of life, with the balance of nature, enjoying. And I invite you to allow each breath to be an opportunity to experience synchronicity, connection into being, tranquility and peace. Let each breath be an opportunity to find greater harmony with your environment and with yourself. And if you would like to continue to practice in this way, please do, or you can always come back to your practice. For me, I will come out of this meditation and you can follow me if you need to or want to, otherwise just continue as you are. And for those coming out of the meditation, stretching out your hands, stretching out your arms, stretching out your body, and gradually coming out of the meditation in whichever way works best for you, massaging your face, the back of your head, your neck, your ears, feeling this resonance filling up your being and bringing that awareness into your wakeful awareness, your wakeful consciousness. Transforming yourself transforms the world. So welcome back, everyone. And if you do want any insights or spiritual advice or psychic readings, let me know. The puppies are collaborating. I don't know if you can hear them snoring in the background. I'm still online if you do want a quick reading or just a card. And thank you, Jessica, for your beautiful words and your beautiful energy and contribution. And thank you, everyone, for being here. Let me know in the comments if you have anything to say or you would like me to pick a card for you, perhaps from the Starseed Oracle. And Jess says, your puppies fall asleep. Yeah, they certainly do. And Andrew Girl wants a quick card. All right, Andrew Girl. Where's your picture, Andrew Girl? Okay. All right, so we've got that's two cards. The Golden Children and Star Family. Okay. All right. So Andrew Girl, this card is saying you're part of interconnection. You have other souls. Call it a family of souls that you can call in for support. You don't have to do it all on your own. You can call in this support, and there's this type of innocence around you, so you can also bring that bring that into the equation. So this other card is very much about being gentle with your inner child to express itself with without conditions, without filters, without judgment. It's a very gentle energy that's required with this with your inner child. It's very soft, very nurturing, very tender, very tender. And so there's an innocence there that it's kind of been I wouldn't say lost, but it's been covered over with life experience. And there's an innocence that this card is saying, come back to that. And remember, you're not alone. You can call on others for support. Anthro Girl on YouTube. This is Betsy. So welcome, Betsy. You're not just Anthro Girl, you are Betsy. So thank you, Stu. Great to see you, Stu. Davy G, thanks, Stu. You make me smile. Thank you, Stu. Mantha, let's have a look. I'm looking in the Starseed Oracle, Mantha. All right. Okay. All right. The seeds of. Okay, this is an interesting card. It's very much about seeing more potential. So we all get stuck in our in our day-to-day lives, and it's a little bit it can be a little bit narrower. And this is saying, just remember this vast cosmos. Perhaps go out and look at the sky, or look at the stars. When you go out somewhere remote, far away from cities, preferably, you can see this vast cosmos, this incredible world that is kind of exhilarating and amazing. And if you live in a city, you can lose touch with the amazing with how amazing nature can be, Amantha. So this is about bringing more light into your life and bringing your unconsciousness to light. So it's like, this is a seeing kind of card that allows you to see more, see deeper, come alive, get more clarity about what's happening in your life. It's so almost like going into like a vast lake, for instance, would give you more of this crystal clear energy, crystal clear waters. The meditation would be also good. The crystalline clarity of possibility and potential. So the card is kind of saying you're not quite seeing your potential. You're not quite seeing your possibility. You're glimpsing it, but this is encouraging you to see more. So it's almost like Carl Jung said, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. So that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. So this is about bringing light into your patterns, into your unconscious patterns, and asking yourself what unconscious patterns are being called to light. So there's a lot of depth in this card. Betsy says, I'm on YouTube. This is Betsy. And Betsy says, thanks. Everyone click the like button. Oh, thank you, Betsy. That will really help. Everyone click the like button on YouTube. Marianne would like a deep sleep. So you can hear Marianne. Yeah, she's a French bulldog, and the other one's actually quite quiet. The other one I used to think snored, but I realized he's pretty quiet now. Another fun show. Thank you, Stu. You're the fun. You bring the fun. Marianne wants a card. So Marianne, please do get a picture, because if Stu can do it, then so can you. That explains it. It's YouTube. Okay. So Marianne, this card it's indicating that you don't have to do this alone. There is it indicates like there's a feeling a little bit of isolation here, where what am I doing? How do I do this? And you're part of the whole. There's others out there. There's others, even just souls. You can call it a star family. So have a think about a star family. Have a think about that you are not, you're not like just operating in isolation, that you're here to have an individual experience, but you're part of a family. You're part of something beyond you. And it doesn't have to be your physical, geographic family. It can be a cosmic family, a star family. So have a think about this idea of your star family or cosmic family that you may have experienced previous lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. So this may be even your own soul that's splintered into different star clusters. It's a star cluster that's incarnating in different lifetimes, but all along a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other, perhaps. So it may be this is encouraging you to meet new people and to be open to meeting someone who is aligned to your particular star family. It will be like looking in a mirror, because it will be like you. So this is going to be important moving forward, where you meet people and it's part of your path. So remember your star family. Think about your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? Because this card comes up, there's an indication that you can call for support. You can ask your star family for support to give you guidance and help. But you're not alone. That's the key message for you, Marianne. Amanda says, thank you, Amanda. And thank you everyone for being here, for liking and sharing the show. It's much appreciated. During this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars, a digital gift that helps me earn money. Every time you like my YouTube channel, it also helps, and it helps the algorithm. So that is much appreciated, everyone. I won't be here next week. I am going to be in the Philippines next week. So I'm going to be in the Philippines, and it's very exciting. I am flying over to Bali tomorrow. So I'll be in Bali tomorrow. So feel free to be in touch, everyone. Jess says, I'm just relaxing. I'm feeling better vibes. The eclipse was exhausting. It absolutely was. I saw a small pug and a baby monkey. Oh, beautiful, Jess. The monkeys are very funny creatures. Apparently our cousins, who knows. So you enjoy yourself. Be in touch, everyone. I will be back in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love to you all, and thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful week. Love to you all. Have fun. Marianne, something to think about. Kiss the baby for us. So I've got 2 little babies here to kiss. Thank you, Marianne. And Stu, I think that's about 10 hearts. So Stu is sending 10 hearts. Thank you, Stu. And 1,000 hearts back to you, Stu. Love to everyone. Have fun. See you next 2 weeks' time. Bye.